Well, the justices have adjourned for this entire term, and they have left us with two very big decisions today. Jay Sekulow is chief counsel for the American Center for Law and Justice. Judge Andrew Napolitano is Fox News senior judicial analyst. I only have a little bit of time, so I want to get right to it. Jay, tell me a little bit about this, what you think of this decision, and also, the fact that it's sort of been put back in the White House's lap in terms of the responsibility to pay for these 4 other drugs.
Well, I think, number one, no one should be saying that this is a narrow decision. Justice Ginsburg says it's startling in its scope. Now, I think that startling may be an overstatement, but the fact of the matter is the court applied the Religious Freedom Restoration Act and said these closely held companies have those rights to religious freedom under the act. And that's number one, very significant. Number two, I think what the court recognized as far as there were exemptions given by the Obama administration to all sorts of organizations, from labor unions to others. So to deny it to closely held companies that happen to have religious convictions was, in the majority of the court's view, not proper. And I think the court not only did it get it right, I've got 7 cases pending this, and 2 at the Supreme Court right now that'll now be ruled in our favor. So we're thrilled with this. I think this is a huge decision, Martha, and I don't think anybody should be selling it short simply because it didn't reach the issue of First Amendment freedoms. Yeah. Whenever you have a statute, the court always goes to the statute first.
Good point.
That's what they did here.
About the
Great
other
decision.
exemptions that have been given for lots of reasons, and that you feel these people deserve it for their religious freedom issues. Let me go to Judge Andrew Napolitano for a moment, then we'll come back to you, Jay. What about the significance of Justice Roberts and his role in all of this, or lack thereof, in some might say?
Well, the Chief Justice wrote nothing today. He didn't write anything on the labor union case in Illinois, and he didn't write anything on this one. But on this one, Hobby Lobby, his role is very significant. There he is on the screen. The Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court wrote the majority opinion upholding the constitutionality of Obamacare. For him to join the majority today, striking down the contraceptive mandate for closely held corporations, which, by the way, also means striking it down for sole proprietorships and nonprofits as well, is very, very telling. It's a little mysterious why we didn't get an explanation from him, but it's very telling. He's saying in his own mind, when he signed off on this 2 years ago, he didn't sign off on this part of it.
He got a lot of heat from conservatives for that, Jay. Your thoughts on the fact that Justice Roberts has said nothing? Jay Sekulow?
Well, he said something. He voted with the majority, and that's how you got to 5-4. So the fact that he didn't issue a separate opinion, I don't find particularly significant. I think what's significant here is a majority of the Supreme Court said the Obama administration was wrong in compelling business owners that have convictions, religious convictions, to check those at the door. And 5 justices of the Supreme Court said you can't do that in these kind of circumstances, and it's a win. I've had cases, Martha, where once the Chief Justice asked me, he said, how do you want this case to go? And I had lost the case below. I said, somewhere I'd like it to say reversed. This was a huge win today. Justice Roberts' vote was one of the 5 that got it there.
Judge Napolitano, Jay Sekulow, thank you very much, gentlemen.
You're welcome.